All right, what up? It's your boy Avery Yerlan. I'm on a few different things. I put out my album last year called Novelty. I'm in a band called Hatch Boulevard, and I got a little side project that may show up here or there. And me and Emmanuel have been recording music for like, what, 4, 5, 6 years?
Sheesh, a long time, man. A long time.
A really long time. Since 2017, dude.
2017, yeah, man. I think either I reached out to you or you reached out to me, or I think it was just a mutual thing. Wait, I reached out to you?
Yeah, I think I added you on Facebook and you reached out to me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I saw that you knew a few mutual people like Jared, Chase.
Levi, did you follow Levi Henson at the time?
I think so. Do you remember Big Ye?
I do. I opened a concert for Big Ye, dude.
Yeah, I remember. You performed Can't Hold Us.
Dude, let's not even talk about that. Let's move on.
Oh, man. Back when in our preteen, early teen years.
Yeah. Back when, we're not going to say it on camera, but back in my previous artist name.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
We're not going to talk about that.
All right, so basically me and Avery, we were just kind of reminiscing, just looking back at our discography. We were like, yo, what if we did a top 5 verses of what we think are each other's top 5 verses, if that makes sense. Like, I'll be going through Avery's discography and I'll select what I think are his top 5 verses, and he'll be going through my discography and he's gonna look through what he thinks are my top verses, if that makes sense. I hope that's not too much of a tongue twister. But yeah, let's get it, man. But first, let's dive into some honorable mentions.
All right. So I've got your honorable mentions up first. So first off, I was listening through everything. My number 1 honorable mention for you right now, Lies, verse 2.
Ooh, verse 2.
Never good with letting go, never had a lot of friends. Growing up I felt alone, why can't I make it end? Trying to make everybody stay, and my life is dominant. Learned that nothing lasts forever, hurts but that's what it is.
Lies is really good. I love the chorus. I feel like out of every song you've done, that's one of the softer, like more low-key ones. But I definitely feel like your verse 2, lyrically and like rhythmically, like set a tone and really kind of embodied the song. It was one of those verses where you listen to it and you go, wow, this guy really knows like how to like set the mood with his music.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But I don't know if it's a top 5 verse, so we're gonna hold off on that. Now, I have to say, this would have made my top 5, except it's so short. My next one, I have 4 honorable mentions.
Oh my gosh, I'm honored.
I mean, really, I have 5 honorable mentions.
Oh, sheesh.
You have a lot of verses, man.
Honorable
mention number 2, your verse on Again with Kevin Padron.
Thought you were more like a single from Nemo. Joe and the gun call me Evil Knievel. Knew I was rushing to make it official. Nothing to save it, not even a sequel.
I mean, obviously Kevin killed it. Obviously you guys went hard with the chorus, but it's just a really good cadence and flow. But you got better stuff out there. So
okay.
I had to back it off. It was just an honorable mention. Now, if this was longer, this would be number 5. Nothing to Say, verse 1.
All of my love and I learned myself, and I thought that I could never make it. Then I switched on my mentality, did a fatality to a Cajun.
All of my love and I learned myself, and I thought that I could never make it. Yeah.
Your verse on Nothing to Say, it just goes so hard. It's like a lower range in your vocals. You don't do that a lot. And honestly, like, that's one of my favorite verses by you. But if it was longer.
Okay, sweet, man.
Finally, okay, the last 2 honorable mentions I have are Spirit Bomb with DZH.
Devil may cry, battling demons, I'm gonna suffer with Dante. Slacking on beats, flamming to eat, and what a word, let's go flambe. I'm gonna go off my Jada, sacrifice kamikaze. I want some people side of my DM like Sakura, we do the Sasuke.
You did good on that one. But
yeah, that's a throwback.
I think at the time that was your best verse, but you're a better rapper since then.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
And finally, number 5, Smash Bros with Leo the Mannequin and your boy.
Doubters, I won't let him say more. I won't leave a die, a failure. Flying Jedi, that's an Air Force. 1930s German hailstorm.
Ooh, Smash Bros.
That's an old verse, dude.
That's old.
That's a really good verse, though.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I mean,
I vaguely remember how it goes. Not gonna lie, it's been a while since I heard it. I think I said something about like
I got purpose.
I said something about like German Air Force, something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was like an Air Force Nazi line or whatever.
Bro, it's something something like run a blitzkrieg, German Air Force, something.
Something, man. I don't remember. We'll play it. We'll play it.
Yeah. It goes hard though. It goes hard. Okay, that's my honorable mentions for you.
Oh man, hey man, my turn to give you my honorable mentions for your verses, man. Number one, I don't know if I would really consider this a verse because like it seeps into the chorus and then seeps into the verse again, but the chorus is kind of short. I would say it's technically 2 or 3 verses, but I'm gonna just combine them all. I'm gonna say Sleep, bro. That's an honorable mention.
That's a good one, dude.
Let me fall apart like I was stardust in the Milky Way. I don't deserve the nebula that holds me in its sway.
I really love the imagery. I love the similes, like falling apart like stardust in the Milky Way. It's such a gentle song. It's so peaceful. It's so smooth. And then it's so atmospheric. I love the song, and the verse is just the imagery. That's all I got to say, the imagery.
That's crazy, dude. I don't even know if I was expecting that, dude. Sleep is probably one of my favorite songs. There's a music video that exists for Sleep.
Ooh.
It's not out. I don't know if it's gonna be out. It depends, but it exists. There's also, I don't know if you're gonna say this, but I'll go ahead and say it now. There is a music video for Monophobia.
Okay.
If you remember that one.
I do remember. I was actually about to say that one was my next one.
That's your number 4?
Monophobia, yeah. Oh,
okay, we'll move on to number 4.
That's my honorable mention.
First here.
That's my honorable mention. We're gonna play the verse here, man.
Right now, I can stay awake as I pour another shred of me into this page. I'm grasping for a hold in the waves as I fight my fight for control in the rain.
Because like, I feel like Monophobia as a song kind of birthed your novelty era, I would say, where you were experimenting more into the singing, experimenting more into the rapping and the singing, rap singing, and it was like a new birth, I feel like, for your style.
There's a lot of themes. There's a lot of like lyrical continuations. Novelty ultimately is a continuation and a successor to a lot of the ideas and themes that are on Love's a Game. There's 2 different songs that like reference lyrics from Monophobia, I think.
Okay, nice, bro.
That used to be like my favorite song.
Monophobia. I remember you tried to get me on it, but I don't think I ever got back to you on it.
Hey. I feel like the verse I ended up putting on there was just as good as anything you would have put on. Not in like an anti-you, but in like I'm really proud of it, you know?
No, man, I get that. All right. Next honorable mention, I would say your verse on Love by Angelo Cassiano.
Ooh. Oh, that's one of my favorite verses I've ever written, dude.
I'ma give you anything you want, anything you need, everything I got, every piece of me. When I'm in your presence, I fall on my knees. You're the string of fate that I'm following.
Bro, the way that you came on was so smooth.
I'ma
give you anything you want, anything you need, everything, every piece of me. It's just so smooth.
That's when I think that's the big change, because that was before Novelty. I think that was like the moment that I really switched from doing like the Monophobia stuff into what Novelty happens on. You know?
Yeah, because I was looking through your Novelty era playlist, and then I saw Love as the first song. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this song, but it's like, oh, I remember this song. It goes so hard. It's so refreshing too, because like you said, it was the start of your Novelty era per se, and also it's just so smooth hearing you on like a alt R&B type of song. Like I want to hear some more Avery on those type of songs.
I'll bring it up if it gets brought up, but there's a verse that I wrote for another Angelo song that got cut. It didn't get cut. The verse got cut.
Oh, okay.
So
got you.
Song's out. We just, at the end of the day, we didn't think that was where it was going, so we swapped it out.
Got you. Is it ever gonna be out?
I have definitely put this verse out already.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
It's out there. We'll talk about it if you get there, and if you don't, I'll tell you where it is.
Okay. Got you. And then the next honorable mention would be Gone.
Running from my problem, never really fixed it. But I don't know how I'm supposed to fix this. Cause I run till me the sunrise, but I don't feel different this time.
Dude, which verse?
Oh, I would say the first verse, because the way that you just come in is so quick. And here's what it sounded like to me, because the chorus says, I want to get out of here. So that's what the chorus sounds like. And then your first verse sounds like it's because it's so quick, it sounds like you're running away, like desperate to get out of the situation or get out of the world of wherever you're at, trying to get all of the words out so you can get out of here.
Yeah, man. Dude, I think the first, it's literally like running from a problem, never really fixed it, but I don't know how I'm supposed to fix this. Ah, man.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
bro.
really proud of Gone. Gone was the first song on Novelty that was made.
Listeners, if you listen to Gone, it's something that I imagine. I don't know if you intentionally made it like this, Avery, but it's like where your flow is like. So the reason I'm doing those motions is because it sounds like you're trying to find a way out. Like you're looking. Oh, it's like you're in a cave trying to find a way out. That's what I imagine.
Okay, yeah. I run till the sunset, but it still feels more than yeah. I mean, I don't even know if that was like intentional. I think that's like a subconscious thing.
Yeah, because it's like the inflection of it. It just goes like. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Okay, I got you. All right. Quick break. Number 5, Burger King footlet.
$5 foot long.
Number 5. All right. My number 5 is Remember featuring Angelo Cassiano.
Locked in a bond with my greed, 7 deadly sins full of pride and lust and envy. Said I believe in the one who sent me, but still follow the one who tempts me. Look at my highlights in the Hall of Fame. Look at my life, know I got it. Made it so far, want their acknowledgement, but I know it don't mean nothing.
Okay, nice. Why is that your number 5?
Dude, just so the instrumental comes in, right? You have all of this floaty stuff like you do on the whole album, and you really feel the bass come in, and then you just have this very paced out flow, and it starts very simply, and then you get in there and you do get into it, and by the time you've made it to the chorus, you just feel like you've followed this rhythm and this melody from this soft gentle beginning into this emotional part, so that by the time we get to Angelo's vocals and lyrics, it's like the full delivery of this whole buildup we've been getting to.
Okay, yeah, I like how you worded that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a build-up. Yeah,
like I'm not necessarily saying that like you're getting faster or anything. I just feel like lyrically and like even your delivery, I feel like it's really like building to what happens with Angelo's chorus.
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean by saying it sounds steady and like and then it gets like a little more energy, like and then it goes. I know what you mean. Exactly.
Like I don't know if I have all the lyrics like off the top of my head right now, but I'll look this up right now. Sitting on the leg, staring at this, like, man. And you're just like, you're building to this really great imagery of such a like specific picture and everything. Dude, you dropped the word anima. That's such bro's got the vocabulary in there.
Yeah, bro, thank you.
It's just like, I don't know, man. I was listening to that 2 or 3 times while I was listening through for these, and I was like, that's top 5.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
That's a top 5 verse, dude.
Thank you, man. I wrote that when I was noticing a drift between me and my loved ones. I was like, dang, is the pursuit of me chasing my ambition really worth it if I forget about the ones who brought me here in the first place?
That's good. That's a good one.
Number 5 for you, Avery. Number 5 for you, I have Check In featuring Primrose and Ginger Narvaez.
Let's go.
Lately I've been doing okay. I don't feel how I used to feel. Strangely, I'm missing the old days. Fire in my eyes and a heart of steel. Moving on from my old problems. I'm over you and I don't regret it. Now I'm writing down new columns, publishing issues I want to address.
So the reason I have that in my top 5 is because it sounds like you're hungry, right? You're hungry, you're checked in, you're back on your grind, and you're taking control of your future. You have a lot of good punchlines in there, such as how my name's Avery Yerlan, came out the womb holding an audio technical microphone. The doctor's in the hospital still talking about the show that I put on. Like that's such a clever, witty line. I'm just like, okay, Avery. Talk then.
Probably not. Lately I've been doing okay. I don't feel how I used to feel. Lately I'm doing the old days. My eyes are hard still. Immediately I separated from like moving on from my old problems. I'm over you and I don't regret it. Now I'm writing down new columns, publishing issues. I won't address. Yeah, love is a game and I'm done playing. Oh man, dude, I don't know. Check Yes has got to be one of like. I don't know. I rewrote that verse like 4 or 5 times before I put it on anything.
Mm. Yeah, bro, it's a good verse. It's a good verse. One line that really sticks out to me is like, I don't need your approval. I just want your attention. Like, I feel like that's such a, it's true for artists, you know? I mean, at first we low key, there's a subconscious part of us that wants approval from it. But then I like how you boldly claim like, nah, I'm good. I don't need your approval. I just want your attention. I just want you to listen to my music. That's all I want.
I mean, dude, like honestly, dude, I don't I'm good with my kind of music. I make it for me. I make stuff that I like. I don't care if people approve of it. I just would enjoy it if it got out to people. And then hopefully the people who do like it get to it.
That's real, man. That's real.
That's check in for me is like the get back on it. And dude, we can't not talk about Grimrose and Andrew Narvaez, dude.
Shout out to the boys.
Dude, Grimrose came in, he heard the beat. I didn't have a chorus for this at the time. All I had was the beat. And he walks in, he's like, yo, I got you. Let me on this.
Nice. Just smooth, just like that. Just natural, organic.
Immediately, like, he's like, yo, I'm just put it on loop. I'm gonna work on something. So I do. I walk out. It's like 7 p.m. at night. He's just hanging out in my apartment. I go make dinner. I come back. I'm like, you want some pizza? He's like, yeah, man. I got your chorus. And that was it. That was it.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, man. And then Andrew Narvaez, the guy, first person, first draft pick every time for a verse.
Andrew Narvaez, he's a legend. He's a legend. I remember way back in 2016, I had Avery on a song that's not to be named, but I remember I was asking Avery like, yo, who could you see as the second verse on this? And then Avery's like, I got you. Andrew Narvaez. So shout out to the guy, Andrew Narvaez. He probably had the best verse on the song too, to be honest.
That's true. That was probably my best verse at the time, though. I'm not saying it was better. I'm just saying at the time, that was probably my best verse.
Yeah,
all right.
Quick.
Something like that. All right. Number 4. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
You need Spaceship, dude.
Ooh.
Smash Bros. Mario Kart. What do you wanna play? I want the key to your heart. What do I gotta say? When I look up at the stars, all I see is you. In a spaceship so far. Let's enjoy the view.
Your verse on Spaceship. Now, I think lyrically, I think you might be better on Again. I think lyrically there might be some more complex stuff going on in Again. Dude, the flow, the energy, the balance, the good time. You just immediately, you get this sick chorus, you get this sick verse. It's a great time. You go back to a sick chorus, and then you get Cinny's verse, dude. And dude, like, Cinny has a great verse. You have to be really good to even be able to like rap before or after that on that song. And you did, dude. It was so good. I don't even have like a favorite bar on that. I just enjoy it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate
good
that.
Vibe. You really set up like exactly what you're talking about with this metaphor. You never lose the metaphor at any point. It's so good, dude. Spaceship's really good.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. When I wrote Spaceship, man, so I wrote a first verse. I made a demo. I sent it to Senny. Senny said he would hop down. Like he said he would hop on it, but he low-key said that my first verse was corny. It was whack. I mean, he didn't say it straight to my face, but he said that like, yeah, man, it could be better. It could be better. I was like 17 at the time.
Hey, the chorus went hard though. Even he knew that.
Yeah, he knew the chorus went hard, so thank you. So then I got his verse, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go hard. I gotta go hard. So I rewrote my verse, I re-recorded my verse to try to match his energy. Yo, shout out Senny. And yo, thank you, Avery. I'm glad that you like the energy on that song. Like, I know a good friend of mine, he really loves that song too. He plays it a lot. Hey man, I appreciate you recognizing that.
Dude, Spaceship is like probably my number 2 most listened from to you.
All right, sounds good. So number 4 for me, bro, it would be Ikari, bro.
Dude.
Ikari.
A band-aid can't fix this. Lately I've been feeling like James McAvoy and Split. I've been trying to find a better way to coexist between my heart on my sleeve and my feelings on my wrist. Yeah.
I like Ikari a lot, and some of it might be due to bias because I remember Avery gave me homework to watch Evangelion before I could like write my verse and record it. But even if you don't watch Evangelion, you can still appreciate the metaphor and the theme of how it is to be picked apart, to not be really valued. People only want you for your skills and talents. They don't want you for you. They don't really want to accept you, but you find it within yourself to find some worth and to go out and to make something of yourself. One line I really like from you in that song is, I need your love, I don't need the way that you pick me apart. That line is just so indicative of Shinji Ikari, the main character from Evangelion. And I appreciate this verse even more after watching Evangelion. I know I said I wouldn't get into bias, but it really helps shape your experience.
Honestly, dude, one of these days, I'm just gonna get somebody to make like an Evangelion edit to that song and put it out.
Yo, I think I might know some AMV people, but I'll have to ask them.
That would go hard. My number 3 is for you is also Ikari.
Okay, let's go.
Overstimulated, overthinking who to please, ringing bells to the beast, but there's no beauty. Wanna cut the cord cause it's killing me slowly. Overfed feet is counting down to explode.
Dude, you got a great verse on that. Man, excellent flow. You don't do that on other songs. Like, not that you don't have an excellent flow, but like you brought something unique to this feature, which I really appreciated from you, especially because just, you know, like straight up growing up making music together, like I know how you work on stuff, and it was really interesting to like see you bring a completely different take to it. I really liked the Homelander reference, the what is it, the boys, right?
Yeah. I said like,
So I just didn't remember the name. It's the drug thing.
Compound V. Yeah, Compound V line.
I mean, honestly, strong start dying to live is zombie to me.
Can't be yours and my company.
Yeah.
I can't be the hero you want me to be. Nah, don't give me that Compound V.
That's a really good line. Man, it's just a really good verse. You maintain a really good flow the whole time. The energy never stops. I don't think anybody else could have done that. You heard the first verse and the chorus and you said, all right, I'm going to compliment this super, super hard. There's a lot of people I know who could have rapped on it, but I don't think there's a lot of people who could have done that on it.
I appreciate that, Avery.
This is an incredibly biased take, but I do think Ikari is your number 3, and I think specifically lyrically and rhythmically, musically, you really got it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Man. I couldn't have done it without your excellent singing, rapping, lyricism,
And
creativity.
Evangelion.
Evangelion, shout out Evangelion. My number 3 for you, Avery, would be Tell You No.
I don't miss seeing your name in my notifications. I was chasing a ghost, but I gave in. The idea you haunted me for longer than we ever dated. Misunderstandings and overstatements, so it's complicated.
That's also my number 3 for me.
Oh yeah,
That's also my number 3.
Oh nice. Like I like Tell You No because it's just like check in. It's like you're taking back control, but this time it's in a relationship type of way where you're taking back control of the relationship. You even say in the chorus, it's my turn to tell you no.
Yeah.
And then your verse just keeps the same theme. It keeps the same energy. It keeps the same. I'm getting ahead of myself right now, where I really want to say this one line, but I want to like say what I need to say. I need to say like the meat before I get to the barbecue sauce. Well, actually, no. This is meat. This line is meat, where it's like, I once heard that you should never date a rapper because he might put you in a song and play it backwards. Bro, I heard that line. I had to play it backwards. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's like a triple entendre, dude.
Entendre. Yeah.
Like play the situation backwards, play it back, like do it again, like listen to that again, and then like, because that's like basically what Love's a Game is like replaying through stuff that has happened again, and then play it backwards, like, you know, like people be playing songs backwards, like for real, like reverse their meanings or whatever. I was really happy about that bar. I kind of like half stole it from Adrian Stresso though. he has some song where he's like, don't date a rapper because he'll put you in a song.
But did you have to play it backwards part?
No, he didn't have that. And also that's on like a 2016 mixtape that doesn't exist anymore unless you have it downloaded to your computer. He didn't come up with the triple entendre part. That's all I'm saying. That part was me.
That's all you, bro. You're him.
Probably I think the best line in the whole song, and I don't mean this like against Kevin Pedron at all. He did an excellent job. That was the first time we'd ever worked together. But I honestly think it's just the part at the beginning. I was chasing a ghost, but I gave in. The idea you haunted me for longer than we ever dated.
That is in my notes actually. Really love that metaphor of chasing a ghost, but then being haunted by the idea. Man, that's a good. Conceptually, I think that's one of your best songs.
I think so too. It's literally the like thematic conclusion of Love's a Game. I think I say that. No, I don't. There's a cut verse from Tell You No, because originally I did this for a college project. I made the beat, I recorded, a verse. I sent it off to Kevin. He didn't get it back in time for me to turn this in. So then I wrote what became verse 1. And so there's a whole nother verse that's never been heard other than like Kevin Pedron and my teacher.
Ooh, the original ending.
That's probably one of my best cut. Will never be on anything else verses.
Never gonna be on anything else?
Dude, it's not gonna go on anything else. Tell You Know's the end of that idea forever. Love's a Game is over and it ended with Tell You Know.
Okay, got you. Okay, sounds good.
There's nothing more to add, dude. I've said it all.
Okay, sounds good. I'll get the unreleased cut then.
Number 2, Freedom, dude.
Elevate, feeling aligned and emanate. All in my system, looking down barricades, bringing joy, boy, I liberate. Innovate, separated from the syndicate. Mind of a prison, planning my paradise, can't stop me in my element.
Ooh, freedom.
I don't even have like verse 1, verse 2, just Freedom. It's so good, dude. Lyrically, rhythmically, musically, delivery. That's one thing you've gotten so much better at. And I can tell by listening through this whole discography. Best Suit, like on Samurai Jack and stuff, you're like giving a delivery, almost like mumble rap, but a little more. And like Freedom, dude. Dude, I don't even have a favorite. It's just all of it. But if I had to pick a favorite part, probably that part where you come in on that second section.
Down there, left that, now we go back that. I was in now cast bombs over Baghdad. Now they guess about how he attacked at tennis. So that time with the bed. Bro, that was my favorite flow. I was like, ooh, like I'm trying to get like Avery and these fast flows, bro.
That's crazy, dude. That's my favorite part of that whole song. And also, like, you had the fast flow. You even bring up Bombs Over Baghdad, dude. My boy listens to it. And then, you know, just the Attack on Titan theming, all the little subtle references here and there.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Thank you, man. I think that's my personal favorite song of mine of all time. Because, like you said, man, like I honestly, I couldn't have said it better than you with the energy, the lyrics, the delivery. Bro, I just had so much fun recording that. And then making the music video with it too, just enhanced the whole experience.
Yeah.
Man, such a fun song. Shout out to Cyro too. He did his thing too.
What is your favorite lyric in that song?
I have a few.
You have some really good bars in there, dude.
Thank you, bro. I really like, so because it's based off of Attack on Titan, it's based off of Eren Yeager's philosophy too of fighting for freedom. I really like the last part where it's like my destiny to fight for the freedom when my arm reaches out to the sea. And so spoiler for season 3 of Attack on Titan, but they reach the sea and Eren points over to the sea like when my arm reaches out to the sea. And
if we kill all our enemies,
will we finally be free?
We're there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good, dude. Freedom is your best like lyrical like rhyme scheme structure you have ever done on any song.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I wanted to go all off. Wanted to go so hard on this song. Thank you, man. I'm glad that you recognize the rhyme scheme.
You have generally better punchline like bars than I do. I feel like not only that, but I feel like you also now, at least like within the last like 2 or 3 years, have been just like cultivating these like rhymes and rhythms until you're hitting someone with like ridiculous content all of the time, like line. And within that line, there's 3 different internal rhymes and a punchline from pop culture. And then that's the next like 6 lines in like 10 seconds.
Hey, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you picking up on that.
At the very least, you do that on Freedom, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Is it T Cyro? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, T Cyro.
Dude, he did a good job. It is hard to follow up what you did on that. That's my number 2 for you, dog.
I'm gonna go back to my number 2 list now. Because I'm gonna just say it. I would say your top 2 verse would be Omni Man.
When I get up on the microphone, I spin so dangerous like I had COVID and flu. I be the rapper they talking about, but they all gonna hush when I walk in the room. I'm like Godzilla, a monster, a villain, an atomic bomb. I'm popping, I'll make you listen. If you're not on the team, then you gon' be a victim. They calling me Jigsaw, I'll split you in 2.
Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Feeling invincible. Making me scream like I'm critical. Like I'm critical. Woo! Yeah, baby!
My competitors wanna say break a leg. I don't mean McGregor.
No, I do mean McGregor.
Oh, you do mean McGregor. Oh, okay.
Because, dude, have you seen that fight? It was like 2022, 21. He was fighting this dude, and this was like one of his first. I may be wrong about this, but it was like when he was like first back to MMA after a little bit of a break, and like his first match back, dude, shattered his ankle, dude.
Sheesh.
Dude, to my competitors, when I say break a leg, I mean McGregor. I never let up.
Bro, you came so hungry on that beat. You were ready to AILL, bro.
We talked about this. I heard Cypher, and I was like, okay, I got to be the best verse.
Yeah, bro. That's what it is, bro. You gotta be the best, bro. You gotta be the best. I mean, besides me, of course. I think you were the best. I don't know what else to say. You're just so hungry, and this is like your final form of taking back control. Like, I know I mentioned like check-in was like your first transformation that was Super Saiyan, and then Tell You No is Super Saiyan 2, and then Omni-Man is Super Saiyan 3, bro. Come on now.
What is... I have to figure out how I said this. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. When I get up on a microphone, I spit so dangerous like I had COVID and flu. I be the rapper they're talking about, but they're all gonna hush when I walk in the room. Oh man.
Ooh, I just caught that.
Dude, I'm like Godzilla, a monster, a villain, an atomic bomb. I'm popping off, make you listen. If you're not on the team, then you gonna be a victim. Calling me Jigsaw, how I split you in two. Oh man, that might be... That is one of my best verses ever.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely.
I already think I know what number one is, so I'm not gonna say it. But I'm surprised that honestly, I kind of thought it was gonna be Over You remix.
The way you outmaneuver anybody is impressive. You've been curving people left and right like you were taking lessons, baby. I'm afraid that honestly I'm not what you're expecting, so I'm writing down the session hoping that I won't get rejected.
That's the Cut Angelo verse. Over You remix is like if I made Over You in 2020. Or 2022, I guess. Over You remix is what Over You would have been if it had been for Novelty.
Yeah, like I did listen to it, but I forgot that you had a whole other verse in here. I thought it was just an instrumental change. I forgot that you had a whole verse in here. My fault.
That used to be on an Angelo Cassiano song.
Got you.
Honestly, the funniest part of it is we could be Will and Jada. Wait a minute. We could be Kanye and... No, that ain't it. I think you get the point I'm making, because what I'm saying is we could be the ones to make it. Just let... Ah, man. That's honestly the best part of that song.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a funny line. That's a funny line.
It's really funny because, like, 6 years ago, those would have been great examples.
6 years ago, for sure.
We could be Will and Jada. We could be Kanye and Kim. That's my number two. And we got number two is Omni-Man. All right. Here's the big reveal on number one, all right?
Okay.
My number one is actually also Omni-Man for you.
Oh, okay.
It's finished up an album, trying to bury him more. Transform on him, I'ma go bury him more. Land a punch on his body, make a very big hole. Now my wrist full of blood, like I'm very emo. So cold with the flow, so you better bundle up. Yo, scratch in the game, I can never live a nut. Taking all the XP, so you never live a love. Leave him shocked like Candace.
I think from like a bars and energy delivery perspective, here's my reasoning. I think the internal rhymes and delivery is better on Freedom. However, that's like, it's an Attack on Titan song, which is, it's really good. And it's not just Attack on Titan, but Omni-Man, dude, you come in and you're just bars. You could be anyone from anywhere and you go, wow, that guy does it.
Thank you, man.
I have a favorite line. Let me find this real quick. Honestly, dude, I don't think I have a favorite line. They're all so like mean, dude.
Mean?
Dude, like in a good way, like something on my wrist, like I'm very emo. Breaking your legs, isosceles, taking all the XP so you never level up. Something like Ken, like oh man.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, bro.
What are you saying in the first four lines, dude?
So in the first four lines, it's like, just finished up an album, trying to bury him more. Transform on him, I'm gonna go Baryon mode. So Baryon mode is a new form for Naruto.
Yeah.
Land a punch on his body, make a very big hole.
Oh,
so I donut someone.
Laughing on that one, dude.
Huh?
I laughed so hard the first time I heard that I had to pause it, laugh, and then restart your verse.
You know how after I donut someone is like land a punch on his body, make a very big hole. Now my wrist full of blood, like I'm very emo.
Oh, dude. That's so good, dude. I think your verse might be better than mine on that one.
Oh, thank you, man. Hey, bro, I knew it. I'm kidding.
Whoa,
kidding.
Let's not go crazy.
Ego.
Quick shout out though to my boy Angelo Cassiano for coming out of nowhere with an incredibly good rap verse from someone who doesn't rap.
He's not even a rapper.
I should have been the last verse though. Yeah,
well, that was a fun song. I had so many good lines in there. Just looking back, your angles don't look right. Isosceles, like. And have you seen Phineas and Ferb or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know where Candace is like, or I mean, there's this one scene where she says, but,
Yeah.
yeah. If you
She
know
does
that
that
line, you
every
know.
episode. She's like, but it was right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so leave them shocked like Candace, you know. Yeah, bro. Had a lot of fun songs, or had a lot of fun bars in there. It's just like, so hey man, I'm glad you think that's my best verse.
Dude, out of what I've heard, I think it's your best verse.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, now number one. I
Number one.
say this is number one because of stylistically, lyrically, low, melody, down bad, bro.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
I'm just
bro.
messing with you, dude. Dude, that's not even out. They don't know about that.
No, they don't know about that, but they're about to know.
Well, you know, if I had to sum up how it would sound, I would say,
I used to see you in my dreams. Then I opened my eyes, looked to the light. I got a new perspective. You're so impossible.